In a small, sleepy village nestled between rolling hills and whispering forests, there lived a young girl named Della. She was known for her curious nature and bright, inquisitive eyes, but she often felt overshadowed by the brilliance of those around her. Her parents were skilled artisans, her older brother excelled in academics, and her best friend, Della, was a talented musician. Ella, however, struggled to find her own path. Every day after school, Ella would wander to the edge of the village, where a solitary oak tree stood. She found solace there, often sketching in her notebook or simply sitting in quiet reflection. Despite her love for art and writing, she couldn't help but feel that her dreams were too small compared to the grand achievements of others. One crisp autumn day, as Ella sat beneath the oak, she overheard a conversation between two village elders. They spoke of a grand competition in the nearby city, a festival celebrating creativity where artists, musicians, and inventors from all over would showcase their talents. The grand prize was a scholarship to a prestigious academy in the city, a place where dreams were nurtured and potential was realized. Ella's heart fluttered with a mixture of excitement and fear. She longed to participate but doubted her own abilities. What could she, a girl from a small village, contribute to such a grand event? That evening, Ella wrestled with her doubts. She knew she needed to push past her insecurities but didn't know where to start. She decided to seek advice from the village's wise elder, Grandmother Alara, who was renowned for her stories of bravery and perseverance. Grandmother Alara listened intently as Ella expressed her fears. With a warm smile, she said, "Ella, every great achievement starts with a single step taken despite fear. It's not about how you compare to others, but about discovering and embracing the light within you." Encouraged by these words, Ella began to work on her project with renewed determination. She chose to create a series of paintings that depicted the natural beauty of her village, combined with imaginative elements inspired by her dreams. She poured her heart into each brushstroke, finding joy in the process of creation. As the competition approached, Ella felt a mix of nerves and excitement. She packed her paintings carefully and made her way to the city with her parents and Della by her side. The city was bustling and overwhelming, but Ella's resolve remained steady. On the day of the festival, Ella displayed her artwork alongside the works of renowned artists. Her paintings were vibrant and full of emotion, reflecting her unique perspective and inner light. Visitors were captivated by the way she combined the essence of her small village with fantastical elements, bringing a sense of wonder to her art. When the judges announced the winners, Ella's heart raced. She couldn't believe it when her name was called as one of the top finalists. The crowd applauded, and Ella felt a surge of pride and accomplishment. The scholarship to the prestigious academy was awarded to her, but more importantly, Ella had discovered something invaluable, her own inner strength. She realized that her voice and creativity were unique contributions to the world. As she walked back to her village, Ella felt a profound sense of gratitude. She had learned that the true measure of success was not how she compared to others, but how she had embraced her own potential and shared it with the world. Years later, Ella became a celebrated artist, known for her ability to capture the beauty of both the ordinary and the extraordinary. She often returned to the old oak tree, where she first dreamed of her future, now filled with stories of her own journey and the light she had found within herself. As Ella settled into her new life at the prestigious academy, she encountered a whirlwind of challenges and opportunities. The academy was filled with exceptionally talented students from all corners of the world. It was both exhilarating and intimidating. Every day, she was surrounded by incredible artistry and innovation, and the pressure to stand out felt immense. At first, Ella struggled to find her footing. She questioned whether her rural perspective and simple approach could hold its own among such diverse and sophisticated works. But Grandmother Alara's words echoed in her mind: "Discover and embrace the light within you." Determined not to be overshadowed, Ella decided to immerse herself fully in her art. She began to experiment with new techniques and ideas, merging traditional styles with modern concepts. Her work became a unique blend of cultural heritage and personal innovation. Ella's paintings took on a new dimension, resonating with people on a deeper level. She started to incorporate elements from her village's folklore and natural surroundings into her pieces. Her art told stories of hope, resilience, and the beauty found in the simplicity of everyday life. Each painting was more than just an image, it was a window into her soul and her experiences. One day, the Academy organized an exhibition showcasing the students' works. Ella was nervous, but excited. Her parents and Leela traveled from the village to see her creations. The exhibition was a grand event, with critics, art enthusiasts, and influential figures from the art world in attendance. When Ella's paintings were displayed, they quickly attracted attention. People were drawn to the vibrant colors and the emotional depth of her work. Critics praised her for her originality and her ability to evoke strong emotions. It wasn't long before Ella received an offer to exhibit her work in a prominent gallery in the city. The success of the exhibition marked a turning point in Ella's career. She realized that her art had the power to touch people's hearts and convey messages that went beyond aesthetics. Her village's simple beauty, intertwined with her imaginative vision, had created something truly unique, but Ella's journey didn't stop there. As she gained recognition, she remained committed to her roots. She frequently returned to her village, where she held workshops for local children, encouraging them to explore their own creativity. Ella wanted to ensure that other young dreamers, just like she once was, knew that their voices mattered, and that their dreams were valid. Her village transformed as more young artists began to find their own paths, inspired by Ella's example. The once quiet village became a hub of creativity and inspiration, with its own art festivals and community events celebrating local talent. Years passed, and Ella's influence continued to grow. She became a mentor to aspiring artists worldwide, sharing her story and teaching them not only about art, but also about resilience and self-belief. Her paintings were displayed in major galleries, and she published a book of her artwork accompanied by stories of her experiences and the lessons she had learned. Ella's life was a testament to the power of believing in oneself and embracing one's unique journey. Her art continued to be celebrated, but more importantly, her story served as a beacon of hope for anyone who felt overshadowed or uncertain of their place in the world. She often revisited the old oak tree where her dreams first took flight. As she stood beneath its expansive branches, she reflected on how far she had come. The oak tree, once a symbol of her doubts, had become a symbol of her growth and triumph. As Ella's career flourished, she became not only a celebrated artist, but also an influential advocate for creativity and education. Her experiences at the Academy and her interactions with people from different cultures had given her a broader perspective on the world. She saw the transformative power of art and wanted to extend its reach to those who might not have access to such opportunities. With this vision in mind, Ella launched the Art for All initiative, a non-profit organization dedicated to providing art education and resources to underserved communities around the world. Her mission was to ensure that creativity could flourish everywhere, regardless of economic or social barriers. The initiative started with small, grassroots projects. Ella organized art workshops in rural areas, set up art supplies donation drives, and partnered with local artists to mentor young talents. She also established scholarships for talented young artists from disadvantaged backgrounds to attend art schools and pursue their dreams. One of the most memorable projects Ella undertook was creating a mobile art studio, a colorful, traveling workshop that could bring art supplies and instruction to remote areas. The studio was equipped with painting materials, sketchbooks, and multimedia tools. It became a traveling sanctuary where children and adults could explore their creativity and express themselves through art. As word of the Art for All initiative spread, Ella garnered support from various sectors. She collaborated with other artists, educators, and philanthropists who shared her passion for empowering young people through art. Together, they organized exhibitions to showcase the work created in the workshops, raising awareness and funds for the cause. Through these efforts, Ella was able to reach countless individuals who had never before had the chance to explore their artistic potential. The stories of transformation were both heartwarming and inspiring. In one village, a young girl named Amina, who had always dreamed of becoming an artist but lacked the means, discovered her talent through the mobile art studio. Her work eventually won an award at a local art competition, and she went on to pursue a career in art. As Ella's impact grew, she also focused on nurturing the next generation of leaders in the arts. She established a mentorship program where experienced artists could guide and support young, emerging talents. This program created a network of artists who not only honed their skills, but also learned to navigate the complexities of the art world with confidence and integrity. Despite her busy schedule, Ella made it a point to stay connected to her roots. She continued to visit her village regularly, where she collaborated with local artisans to blend traditional craftsmanship with contemporary techniques. These collaborations not only enriched her own work, but also helped preserve and celebrate the village's cultural heritage. The village itself underwent a transformation, becoming a cultural hub where artists, students, and visitors from around the world gathered. The once quiet village now thrived with galleries, workshops, and art festivals. Ella's dream of bridging the gap between her village and the wider world had come to fruition.